Hello everyone, I'm Priyanka Shah and welcome to my YouTube channel Mathlite. In this video, we'll continue with exercise 3E from chapter Compound Interest Using Formula. So starting with question number 4. Anuj and Rajesh each lend the same sum of money for 2 years at 8% simple interest and compound interest respectively. Rajesh received ₹64 more than Anuj. Find the money lent by each and interest received. There are two people over here, one is Anuj, other is Rajesh. Okay, so let's see what all information do we have. Anuj and Rajesh each lend the same sum of money. So both have invested the same sum of money. Okay, so sum of money is nothing but principal. So principal is same in both the cases. Now when we don't know principal, we assume it to be X rupees. Okay, for 2 years at 8% simple interest and compound interest respectively. So the number of years and rate of interest is also same in both the cases. The only difference is Anuj has invested at simple interest and Rajesh at compound interest. The first condition applies for the first person and the second for the second one. Always keep in mind. Okay, so Anuj has invested at simple interest. So I'll just write down over here simple interest, and Rajesh at compound interest. Okay, now for simple interest we need P, R and T. Okay, so R is 8% and T is 2 years. Same thing over here. Over here we need R and N. So R is 8%, N is 2 years. Now principal, rate of interest, number of years is same in both the cases. So in which case will the interest be more? Compound interest will be more than simple interest always. Okay, so when P, R and N is same for both simple interest and compound interest, always compound interest is more than simple interest. Okay, क्योंकि compound interest में you get interest even on the previous year का interest. Okay, so compound interest is always more than simple interest. So Rajesh received ₹64 more than Anuj. So how much more? CI minus SI is 64. The difference in the interest received by both is 64 rupees. Interest received by Rajesh is more. So first you will write the more one and then the less one. So more quantity minus less quantity and the difference. What is the difference? That is 64. Okay. Find the money lent by each. That is, you have to find the principal. In both the cases it is same. And the interest received. So interest received by both of them, that is, we have to find CI and SI. Okay. So over here we need to find SI and here CI. Alright. Now over here you will get CI, here you will get SI. Okay. Here you will get in terms of X. Again something in terms of X. Here also something in terms of X. Once you get that answer over here and here, you just need to substitute those values over here and you will get the value of X, that is principal. Okay, so once you get principal, you just need to substitute that value in CI and SI and you will get the values of compound interest and simple interest. Okay, so it's very easy. Let us now write down the given information and start solving. Just add a statement. Let the sum of money invested by Anuj and Rajesh be X rupees. Okay, so both have invested the same sum of money, so we are assuming it to be X rupees. Alright. First we'll consider the case of Anuj where the money is invested at simple interest. So just write down a statement. Anuj has invested the money at simple interest. Okay. So now we'll write down all the information required for simple interest. We need P, which is X rupees. R, which is 8%, capital R. T, which is 2 years. Okay. Now simple interest is P into R into T upon 100. So that is x into 8 into 2 upon 100. So 4 2s are 4, 25s are. So 2 into 2 4 into x upon 25. So simple interest is 4x upon 25 rupees. Okay, we found the simple interest in terms of x. Same thing we'll do in case of Rajesh, okay, but it is compound interest. Now Rajesh has invested same sum of money at compound interest. So we need to find compound interest. Okay, now principal is x rupees, r is 8% and n is 2 years. Okay, so CI is equal to a minus p. A is nothing but p into 1 plus r upon 100 raised to n minus p. Now substituting the values, x into 1 plus 8 upon 100 raised to n is 2 minus x. 4 2s are 4, 25s are. So we get x into 1 plus 2 upon 25 raised to 2 minus x. So CI is equal to x into 25 upon 25 plus 2 upon 25 raised to 2 minus x. So 25 plus 2, 27 upon 25 raised to 2 minus x. Okay, now 27 square is nothing but 729 and 25 square is 625 into x minus x. Now we'll take LCM, so we'll multiply and divide by 625. 729x upon 625 minus 625x upon 625. So 729x minus 625x upon 625. So this will give 104x upon 625 rupees. So compound interest is 104x upon 625. Now we got CI as well as SI in terms of x. We'll just substitute that in the given condition. We know that CI minus SI is 64 rupees. So CI minus SI is 64. Okay. Now CI is 104x upon 625 and SI is 4x upon 25 is equal to 64. Now we'll take LCM, we'll multiply and divide by 25 over here, okay, because over here we need to make 625. So 104x upon 625 minus 25 into 4 is nothing but 100x and 25 into 25 625. We wanted same denominator. Okay, so 104x minus 100x upon 625 is equal to 64. So 4x upon 625 is equal to 64. Shifting the numbers on the other side, 64 into 625 upon 4. So 4 16s are 16 into 625. So 6 5s are 30, 6 2s are 12 plus 3 15, 6 6s are 36, 37 हो जाएगा 0, 5 2 6. So we get 10,000. Okay, so x is equal to 10,000, that is principal is equal to rupees 10,000. So money lent by each of them is rupees 10,000. Write down the statement, box the answer, don't forget rupee ka symbol. Now we also need to find interest received by both of them. So it's very easy. We know CI, we know SI in terms of x. सिर्फ x का value substitute करना है. So interest received by Anuj is nothing but SI. Okay. How much was simple interest? It was 4x upon 25. So 4 into 10,000 upon 25. 25 4s are 100. Okay, and remaining 2 zeros. 4 4s are 16 and 0 0. Okay, so interest received by Anuj is rupees 1600. Okay, similarly we'll calculate the interest received by Rajesh. Now the interest received by Rajesh is compound interest. What was compound interest? It was 104x upon 625. So you just have to substitute the value of x. जो भी CI and SI मिला है उसके अंदर सिर्फ substitutions करना है. Okay, so substitute the value of x. So 104 into 10,000 upon 625. 25 25s are 25 4s are 100 and 2 zeros are there. Okay, so 5 5s are 5 8s are and 0. So 5 16s are. Okay, so 104 into 16 multiply. 6 4s are 24. 0 plus 2. 6 1s are 6. 0 4 0 1. So we get 1664. Okay, so the interest received by Rajesh is 1664. So you can see the difference is 64 rupees. He got 1664, Rajesh got 1600. Okay, so box the answer, write down the final statement. Moving on to next question, question number 5. Calculate the sum of money on which the compound interest payable annually for 2 years be 4 times the simple interest on rupees 4715 for 5 years, both at the rate of 5% per annum. Now there are two interests given over here. One is compound interest, other is simple interest. So let's see what all information do we have for CI and SI. Okay, if you read the question it becomes little complicated, but let's sort it out according to the two interests given to us. So one is compound interest, other is simple interest. Let's see what all information do we have for both. Calculate the sum of money on which the compound interest payable annually for 2 years. So we have to find the sum of money. In case of compound interest, we are not given the sum of money, that is principal. So when we don't know the principal, we assume it to be x rupees. Okay, so let's say x rupees is the principal in case of compound interest, payable annually for 2 years. So n is 2 years. Okay, be 4 times the simple interest. You are given the relation between compound interest and simple interest. We'll come to that part later. First we'll see what all information we have for compound interest and simple interest. Okay, so 4 times the simple interest on rupees 4715. We are calculating simple interest on certain sum of money. This is the principal in case of simple interest. Okay, you're calculating interest on this much sum of money, so this is nothing but principal. So principal is 4715. Okay, for 5 years. So over here the time period is 5 years. Both at the rate of 5% per annum. So R is same in both the cases. Your small r is 5%, your capital R is 5%. So now it seems easy. Okay, over here we need to find the principal. Okay, here we have all the information given. Now let us see the relation between compound interest and simple interest. So the compound interest be 4 times the simple interest. So compound interest B matlab is or is equal to 4 times, that is 4 into the simple interest. Okay, so compound interest you will get in terms of x over here. Okay, something something x. So you will substitute that value over here, is equal to 4 into simple interest. You will get completely because P, R, T sab pata hai. So you will get some proper value over here. You will substitute the values and solve. So on solving you will get the value of x, that is the sum of money in case of compound interest. Okay, so it's very easy. You just need to sort it out according to the two interests given to you. Okay, write down all the information separately and then you will come to know how to solve. Okay, so now let us write down the given in proper manner and start solving. Now we'll write down a statement at the beginning. Let the sum of money, that is the principal, be X rupees. Okay, so let the sum of money in case of compound interest, very important, you are finding the sum of money in case of compound interest. In case of simple interest it is already given. Okay, so the sum of money in case of compound interest be rupees X. Okay, so therefore principal is X rupees, rate of interest is, we are given 5%, and number of years is 2 years. Okay, so CI is A minus P. A is nothing but P into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to N minus P. Substitute the values now. So P is X, 1 plus R is 5 upon 100 raised to N is 2 minus P is X. 5 ones are 5 20s are. Okay, so X into 1 plus 1 upon 20 raised to 2 minus X. So we'll take LCM, we'll solve the bracket first. So we'll get X into 20 upon 20 plus 1 upon 20 raised to 2 minus X. So CI is equal to X into 21 upon 20 raised to 2 minus X. So 441, square of 21 is 441. This is 400 into X minus X. Now we'll take LCM again because we need the same denominator over here. So we'll multiply and divide by 400 over here. Okay. So 400x upon 400. So we get 441x minus 400x upon 400. So that gives 41x upon 400 rupees. This is compound interest. Okay, so we got compound interest in terms of X. Now we'll calculate simple interest. For simple interest we have all the information. Okay, so we'll find simple interest and then we'll relate simple interest and compound interest. Now in case of simple interest, principal is 4715, R is 5% and T is 5 years. Okay, so let us calculate simple interest. It will be P into R into T upon 100. Okay, so 4715 into 5 into 5 upon 100. So 5 20s are, 5 4s are. So we get 4715 upon 4. Don't divide. Keep it as it is. Okay, our aim is not to find simple interest. Our aim is to find X. Okay, so the principal in case of compound interest, that is what we have to find. So keep this as it is. Just add rupee ka symbol. Now we are given a condition. The sum of money on which the compound interest payable annually for 2 years be 4 times the simple interest. Compound interest is 4 times the simple interest. Is 4 times simple interest. So now substitute the values of compound interest and simple interest. Okay, so here we got 41x upon 400 and here 4 into simple interest is 4715 upon 4. So you see this is getting cancelled. So shift the numbers on the other side. X is equal to 4715. This will go in numerator and 41 will go in denominator. Okay, 41 ones are 41, so 6 remains, 61 ho jayega. Now 41 ones are 41 again, so 20 remains, 205. Now 41 into 5, that will give you 205. 5 ones are 5, 5 fours are 20. So 5s are, so 115 into 400. So 115 into 4 देखते हैं, 4 5s are 20, 4 1s are 4 plus 2, 6 and 4 1s are 4 and 2 zeros. Okay, so therefore principal is rupees 46,000. Okay, so box the answer, write down rupee ka symbol and write down the final statement. The sum of money in case of compound interest is rupees 46,000. Don't forget in case of compound interest, because we are calculating the sum of money in case of compound interest, not simple interest. Okay.